Hello everybody, welcome to the new video. Today we're doing round 1 of the VSCR multi-class championship. So let's see how this goes. We're racing Monza today. And so let's get into qualifying. I didn't really have much time at all to practice this week. So the pace wasn't there at all. I wasn't where I want to be. I was about 8/10 off in qualifying. I mean, this car's kind of under series, so it's not that comfortable for me. But anyways, coming across the line here, we qualified 7th. So close to 6th, but yeah, I mean, I couldn't really do much without practice or anything. So we're going to see what we can do in the race. I mean, this car's qualifying pace is bad, but the race pace will hopefully be better because tire wear is a lot better than other cars, and the fuel saving too. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to put our heads up and see where we finish.
So coming to the race start here, daily GT7, he gets an excellent launch here. So Typhoon is in a similar car to me, the same car actually. He gets overtaken just on the straight alone. These guys brake early. I brake so late, I almost go into the back of him. You need a little bit of netcode there. But I go around the outside of Typhoon here. Great move. Perfect. Like, executed so amazing. Not to glaze myself, but I was pretty proud of that braking point. So anyways, they're fighting up here. Now, he's behind me. I'm in 6th. He's in 7th. Yeah, I would expect him to make a dive, but luckily he didn't. He actually starts to get into a tussle with Lancia back there. I get a half a second penalty. I've got a gap to him, but there's a big gap ahead of me. So I'm losing these guys, but these guys are... Now they're bump drafting, trying to get closer to me. But then these guys are all battling up here. Tons of battling. They're losing so much time here. I mean, it's a 4-way battle here. So I'm quickly catching up here. Coming out of the chicane, there's a little bit of an incident here. Daly gets bumped. He has to come out on the gravel. He rejoins badly. Well, not badly, but he's just going slow. Then a little bit of a block here. So, you know, I pull off, but hey, 3rd's there. I mean, if I can have the pace and keep up, you know, it's on the table. A little block there. And then this Irish guy, yeah, he just spins out here. He just instantly rage quits, which is quite funny. Coming back to me, I got 4th on my eyes now, but Typhoon's still falling close behind, and he's like my big benchmark. He's a 10th quicker in qualifying in the same car, so he's a good benchmark. I'm sticking with Daily GT7. I'm trying to overtake him. I kind of have to avoid him here because he kind of brakes a lot deeper than I thought he would, or a lot earlier. But so my bad there. Typhoon gets overtaken by Lancia, so that's removing a bit of a threat there for me, which is great. Coming to the 2nd chicane, I kind of brake a little late, and I have to just keep going straight to avoid him. So I lose like a lot of time. Then Lancia's on my back and Typhoon. I just defend the middle so that they can't do anything. And yeah, they're stuck there behind me, just defending the middle. And you can't go overtake on a 2nd Lesmo, so. Lancia, he's trying to attack me while also having to defend from Typhoon, so it's kind of saving my butt there. But I'm losing daily. I'm losing the pack. I mean, got a good lead. 3 laps in already. So it's not looking good for me, but Daly's on softs. But Steve's on mediums. Shad's on mediums. Typhoon's on mediums too. Lancia's on softs. But he's coming into lap 3. They're still behind me. So that's not great. And I've lost my gap to P4 and P3. I get a bad exit coming out of 2nd chicane. Lancia's he's right on me. So I just gotta hopefully defend. He goes a bit wide. He's got dirty tires now. And watch what happens up here. He goes a little bit wide on exit, hits the outer trip, and bam, he spun around. So that's at least one threat neutralized. But we've lost a gap. I mean, Daly, he's fighting for P3 now. So it's a lost cause there. Now I just gotta worry about keeping Typhoon behind. You know, he's got like a 1 second gap there. And so I'm keeping him behind good. I'm holding up the pace. I need to set better laps though. I mean, 151 is pretty bad. Everyone else is kind of doing 150s. And then here you can kind of see I didn't practice enough. And I'm sort of doing bad. I mean, look at this coming into the Scary here. Just brake too much, hold on the brakes, front loses all the grip, go wide on a Scary, and look, Typhoon's right back in the slipstream. Right before Parabolica onto the big straight. This is like the worst place to get a guy in your slipstream. So exiting, he's half a second behind. He's in the slipstream. He can make a move, okay? But luckily he's smart, he's reasonable, he's gonna go for it. And up ahead you can see actually Daily GT7, he makes a mistake here. Just going wide, missing his braking zone. So, I mean, that's gonna bring us closer to P4, but still gotta worry about Typhoon behind us. I mean, he's right on our bumper here. I go a bit wide, I absolutely lose on exit there. And he's in the slipstream. So he's gonna want to try to make a move coming to the second chicane here. Coming in, is he gonna make a move? I defend the middle. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice on where to go. I try to slow him up on exit here. He gets a bad exit because of it. So, I mean, the position's still safe, but coming to the Scari, it could be a bit vulnerable. Or if I mess up the first and second Lesmos, which I tend to do. As you can see, he gets a great exit on here. And he's gonna be in the slipstream because I messed up Lesmos. This is where you're gonna see this is a good trend here in the first one. I mess up a lot. Okay, I make a lot of mistakes. I wasn't really in the zone. I wasn't working towards anything. I was just working against myself. I was making a bunch of mistakes, and it totally ruined the race, honestly, because I could have put myself in a lot better position if I just had a consistent first stint, making less mistakes. Because as you can see here, he's in my slipstream. Coming up to the first chicane here, he's gonna make a move. I have to defend. So I don't know what to do. I just start inching towards the middle, and he misses his braking point. He misses it by a lot. So he gets reset. So, I mean, that's a big headache taken off my shoulders. But, I mean, skip forward a couple of laps. Let's see his gap here. Yeah, you can barely see him. He's still in view. Now he's on my bumper. You want to see what happened? So what happened is, look, he's got like a 1 or 2 second gap here. Alright, that's great. I can manage that, okay? Tires are hurting a little bit here, as you can see. 15 minutes in. I downshifted first. It doesn't go into second. So, look at how much I lose on exit here. Coming up, look on the end of the streak here. He's right behind me. That's 3/10 behind me. Easily. So, like, I'm like, damn, I just fumbled, like, an insane gap that I have. And look at the gap I have now to P5. I mean, look, you can barely see me down there. So it's just not looking good for the race. So I'm 15 minutes in. I'm thinking, what's the strategy going to be? Am I going to go to mediums? Look, I'm going wide on Parabolica. Like, it's absolutely terrible. He's probably going to make a move on turn 1. Let's see what happens, alright? He's in my slipstream. What's going to happen in turn 1? I had to defend the inside, okay? Because there's nothing else I can do. He's side by side now. That's a little bit of a sketchy move there. But he makes the overtake. I mean, I can't blame him. So I'm overtaking, dude. I just fumbled. Daily GT7, he's just pitted. So I'm thinking, okay, what can I do? Okay, because I clearly don't have the pace. I mean, look, I'm doing 52s, consistent 52s there. He's doing a 50. I try to make a move again. He bounces off me. I mean, that's an overtake, but I'm a little worried about the steward, so I decided to let him back in. Let him back through on second Lesmos, which obviously loses me more overall time. He pushed me out a little wide there. No worries, no worries. Then coming in, it's 16 minutes in, I'm like, what am I going to do? He's building a gap to me, okay? That's how bad it is. He's building a gap. What am I going to do? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, alright? We're almost 18 minutes in the race, almost halfway. 40-minute race. I'm thinking, let's see how my tires feel. They're feeling a bit bad. Am I going to go to mediums? What is the pace going to be? Am I going to get rid of the gap to Typhoon? No, I'm not. I mean, look. Typhoon is just pulling away. He's 2 seconds ahead of me now. I mean, there's no way I can overtake him again. So I decide, okay, I'm going to pit early. And you would think, alright, he's probably going to go to mediums. But no. I decide, alright, the tires, they're not bad after 18 laps. But they can be better. If I can tire save a little bit, just not push so hard, I can still get the benefits of being up in softs. So I'm going to pit early and try to get the undercut on him. So I head into the pits here and see if I can get a successful undercut. He's got a 2.7 second gap, I think, before I pit. So let's see if I can eliminate that. I decide to refuel for whatever amount. I'll put the amount on screen here. I forgot. But that's going to come back later. Daily GT7, he gets the overcut on me, so I'm like, okay, well, I've already lost a position. Alright, now look at this. Shad was leading the race before this, alright? He got a 3-second penalty for pit lane. Okay. And who's that back there in the chicane? 3 seconds, alright? And keep in mind for that, this is going to be my greatest fun little race. So let's see, my best lap before this was a 51.1. So we got new tires, we got high fuel load, but we got new tires, okay? And we've got new motivation because we're right behind the guy who's leading the race before the pit cycle. He got 3-second penalty. 154.4. 6 cents faster almost. So I'm like, okay, the pace is better now. I feel more confident. I've got motivation because the guy who was leading the race before me messed up. That's a free position that I could get if I had the pace to overtake him. Now he was leading, so he has more pace than me. But he's probably gonna have some. He's probably not gonna be motivated. He's trying to probably overdrive because he lost like 6 seconds because of his time penalty for cutting the pit lane. So like he's probably gonna be overdriving. I can probably catch up. I'm purple now. I'm like, okay. I'm driving. I'm pushing. I'm absolutely pushing. And I'm not fully catching, but the gap is staying consistent, okay? I'm not losing him. But he's got good top line. Getting a little loose there. That's another thing. The rears on this were getting a little cooked. Now Typhoon heads in the pits. He's on mediums, okay? So he's doing medium soft. I'm doing soft, okay? So we're gonna see how this vanishes. Here I am. Typhoon's in the pits. He was ahead of me. So let's see where he is when he comes out. He's refueling now. Am I going to get the overcut? Is it going to be successful? How much is he going to refuel? And it's going to be successful overcut. Instead of 49, okay? That's only a tenth slower than my freaking qualifying lap, okay? So the pace is there. The pace is there. I'm catching the Shad guy. Typhoon finally comes out the pits. I've got an 8-second gap to him. So that's about a 10-second net gain. Just in the pit cycle, okay? I get a really bad exit here. This totally ruins my run. 3 laps later, still running at 50. He's got a 51 there. These guys are battling, so I'm going to be catching up. I mean, look, I'm on the bumper now. Get a little loose there. I'm potentially seeing a P3, okay? If I can convert this right. I'm like, okay, B7 or B3, that's not bad. That'd be great for the standings. But you'll see what happens here. I mean, you'll see how it ends up. 29 minutes in the race. We got 11 minutes left. I'm purple here. I lose a lot of time on exit here. And yeah, they're kind of just... They have more pace. I'm only catching up because they're fighting. They have a lot more pace. I'm trying to make a move. I'm making mistakes. I'm not doing the laps I should be doing. They're battling now. There's P2. I mean, I could potentially be in for P2 here. I mean, it's getting tight. I'm like, okay, dude. I was so far off these guys before the pit cycle. But this brilliant strategy here has just absolutely ended me up in, like, the perfect position. And if I can just get the pace to capitalize this while my tires aren't dead. I mean, they've got the... He's on mediums. He's on softs. He's on softs. He tried to do soft. That's a terrible idea, honestly. With respect to Daily GT7, that's a terrible idea with that car's tire wear. You have to save a lot. But coming into here, I'm making mistakes. It's the dirty air is not helping. I'm losing. I mean, my tires are dying. I'm making mistakes. I mean, look at this. This is not what you want to see when you're trying to catch P2. So I'm coming here. Typhoon, he's caught up a little bit. He's about 5 seconds behind because I'm getting held up because, well, you know, he's definitely got the tire advantage. He's got a lot more fuel than me. That's going to come into play later. But now, ooh, that's a crazy move. Alright, he's gone off the track. I'm free position. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, that's sketchy. I didn't see that. Anyways, we're running P4. I'm like, okay, well, maybe P2's not going to happen. I mean, he's up the road now. But P3, I can probably catch that. 5 minutes left of the race. I'm like, okay, I got 5 laps of fuel left. This should hopefully be easy. So I'm absolutely pushing here. So I crossed the line here thinking it's going to be the last lap. It's not the last lap. There's 10 seconds more. I didn't fuel for enough. I'm over here, I'm realizing there's gonna be another lap. I'm thinking this is the last lap. It's not gonna be the last lap. I go into fuel mode 6. Typhoon, he's right on me. He's just at a purple sector. I go deep. The pressure caught onto me. That wasn't the cleanest move, I'll admit, but I mean, either way he was gonna pass me because I had to save. I only had half a lap. I need a full lap. Okay, at Monza, you know, you're burning the fuel a lot. So I'm out here. I'm like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I need an extra lap of fuel. And so yeah, there was an extra lap, and I thought I should have fueled more. Okay, and this is definitely going to be a change I'm going to be making. I'm going to be fueling more because that was very risky. And that generally probably removed the chance at a podium or a P5 or a P4 at least. And the difference between P4 and P5 is 4 points. That's 4 points I just threw away right there. Okay, because I didn't plan ahead far enough, or calculate, or do any test race or practice at all. I winged it, and Monza's not a good track for me. So yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I'll let you watch me finish the race here. Finish P5, 4 points, 16 points behind the leading standings right now. 9 rounds left, let's see what we can do. The title is still in reach, but it's going to take a lot more work now because we're going to have to undo the mistakes of today. So yeah, I'll see you next week in Daytona. We'll have a special livery I'll put up on screen here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Peace.